Good evening and welcome to Jeannie's World. I know I'm a mess. It's Monday evening and I just finished listening to the weather report, and they said it's probably going to be, the hurricane is probably going to be a Category 5, and it's coming my way. I'm going to hunker down in place. I'm between Daytona Beach and Orlando. And I'm sure it's not going to be fun. And I'm sure we're going to be without electricity for weeks, because the people on the coast by Pensacola and other places, they have not recovered from the hurricane that was just 10 days ago. My heart goes out to them, the loss that they have. And my heart is so, I don't know, I worry about the people in Tennessee, Georgia, and North Carolina. I haven't done anything yet to help them because I'm kind of waiting, because I was thinking that what I need to send them is coats or blankets or sleeping bags. I have 2 brand new sleeping bags. I have good blankets, but I don't have new ones. And that was what I was thinking. This is what they're going to need, because it's going to get cold. They have all the water and the food they need for right now. I've kind of lost for words, but what I think needs to happen right now, let me get what I wanted to do. I wanted to say the Lord's Prayer. I pretty well got it memorized, but I didn't want to memorize it. I didn't want to say it by my memory. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. You know, that's terrible. I'm reading the prayer, and it's incomplete. And it took me for a while to find that prayer. But what we say is, Our Father in heaven, protect us from the evil that is upon us. The clouds in South Dakota were seeded due to greed. I just wanted to read the prayer, so I'll say it the way I remember it. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power and the glory forever. I don't remember it correctly, I know. I gave my Bible away to someone who never had a Bible before, so I cannot go to my Bible as a reference. And it looks like Google doesn't really do a good job. But for those who are worried about me, I want to tell a story. I don't know if I've told it before or not. I can't remember exactly the year. But I was living in no, I take that back. I had moved from Anadarko and moved to Dibble, Oklahoma. I had 13 acres of land. Just that kind of poor man's place. Nothing special. And I was having the esophagus cancer, so I was having, my health problems as usual. I had gone to that hospital the morning, and I got my esophagus burned out, and not my esophagus burned out. I got my cancer burned out, and my friend, she took me home, and another friend came and picked me up. But 5 days before, Gary England, the weatherman, who is very famous, many people know him, had said, in 5 days, we are going to have the perfect storm. I want everyone in their shelter by 3 o'clock. Well, I didn't get in my shelter at 3 o'clock. I don't have a shelter. I had another girlfriend come pick me up and take me to her house. She called tonight. She's very worried about me, kind of mad at me because I'm not leaving. It's very hard to get back into your home if there's a lot of devastation. And so I decided to stay. But anyway, I was with my friend Lori, and the tornadoes started hitting at 5 o'clock, not 3 o'clock. And we ran to the shelter, and Michael always laughed at me because I told him I was running so hard, and there was a tree was chasing me. It was just blowing through the wind, and I got in the shelter, and just as I got in the shelter, and did about this much clearage from it, the tree hit the door and knocked it down. When we got out of the shelter, we didn't stay very long because it was very fast. All the trees were down. My girlfriend's well, her pump to her well, was picked up and turned upside down. Her car was parked by the chicken pen, and the tornado messed up the back inside of it. My truck, I had parked it by the stock trailer, and I got one little scratch across my pick-me-up truck. And you couldn't get off her land without climbing over big trees. I think my house was about 3 miles from her. And I had called someone to come pick me up because I had animals too, and I was worried about my animals. And we had 48 tornadoes that day. Everywhere was destruction, just total destruction everywhere you looked. There was one car, it was flat as a pancake. But what was amazing with Lori's, it stayed away from her animals. It never touched her animals. But the people across the field from her had a pig farm. And the pig farmer had to shoot his last pigs because he basically wiped them out. And, we're just driving, just everything's gone. And I'm going, do I have a home? Is my home left? So I get home. One piece of paper is moved. That's it. One piece of paper. I had blue and gold macaws and cockatiels and minnows and goldfish and koi. I had a gift shop, and I had my little house. Nothing was touched. My land was perfect. Nothing was touched except that one piece of paper. But everything around me was destroyed. And, so I have a category 4, 5 hurricane coming my way. But that day, I had 48 tornadoes. 48 tornadoes. And I wasn't touched. Had good friends who took care of me out of the hospital, and God held me in his hand and protected my land. And even, I think he protected my friend's land too, because she didn't lose any animals whatsoever. She didn't lose her transportation. It was kind of messed up. People would say, why you don't fix that scratch on your truck? I go, no. I'm not fixing the scratch on my truck, because it was a blessing that I still have a truck. It took me a few days to get my truck home again because of all the down. She must have had 50 trees down. She has a big piece of land. I've always kind of envied her. I thought she always strong. Not many women can do what she does. And she does it. I don't think she really realizes how blessed she is that she's able to do the things she does. And I'm blessed that she's my friend. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Yes, I'm going to be here during the storm. My daughter is staying too. She's about 20 minutes away from me. And let's stop right now and let's do a silent prayer. Let's pray for everyone that's in harm's way or has been in harm's way, that they get the love and comfort and support that they need. So now we gave a silent prayer. I am going to say good night, and I have supplies. I'm in good shape, and we'll see. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. Maybe I'll check in tomorrow, maybe not, I'm not sure, because it was supposed to come Wednesday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, but now it looks like it's going to be more like late Wednesday that the hurricane is going to hit. Let everybody travel in safety. Let everyone evacuate the coast. It's very important they evacuate the coast. I love you. And no, I'm not afraid. Worried a little bit, but not afraid. Have a good night.